Yo, what is up? Um, this is my channel. Um, at the point in time, I have no idea what the channel name is or anything like that. This is going to be just pretty much a just document of what I'm feeling, what I want to feel, what I'm doing, what I want to do. It could be relatively personal channel, personal things getting said, but this is primarily for me to document what I'm doing, but also if anyone else is dealing with like some similar struggles to how I'm feeling, it would be great to hear your perspectives as well. I'll just go straight into it, kick right off. So about over a year ago now, nearly a year and a half actually. How did it even start? I was playing football, just outside there. I started feeling super out of breath, which isn't really normal for like weirdly out of breath, not just tired, just like off. So I came in, got a glass of water, sat down, started to drink it. As I was starting to drink that water, what happened first? Like just a wave of something really doesn't feel right. Just really, and I can't pinpoint what it was. So I get that wave, and then I'm like, whoa. Sort of everything zooms out, super like, what's the word? Like really charged, but at the same time, I remember feeling incredibly tired. Like I just need to fall asleep in that moment. So really dizzy, really tired. The fatigue was so weird. It was like not like a go to sleep time, more of just like I've never felt like this before in my life, like a sort of fainting, collapsing, almost tiredness. So I came into the kitchen and basically just fell over / laid down. Luckily my parents were here and I was like, I really don't feel good at all. I started like sort of shaking and shortness of breath, crazy fast heart rate, everything like that. And this was going on for maybe 20-30 minutes, and I was like, I remember thinking in that moment, I'm gonna die. And I vividly remember sort of being like, which now I'll explain later, but I remember being in that moment like, I'm not here. Like this is not me, this is not happening. So I sort of transported myself away from my body. Probably good in the moment. I mean, it's good if you're going to get like eaten or something like that. But at the end of the day, looking back at it now, through what I've all gone through, it's apparently, and it probably very likely is, just a panic attack. My first one ever. And yeah, in that moment where I sort of transported myself away, when I came back like round and felt a bit better again, I have never sort of put myself back in my body. So since a year and a half now, I've just felt, I think it's called derealization, depersonalization as well. Just feel not in my body, like everything's slightly off. Like it's so hard to describe, but my hope is if you guys watching, if you know what it is, then I suppose it's just good to know someone else who has a similar story. But yeah, just felt so off since then. My main thing, honestly, I've been dealing with is just crazy fatigue, like energy levels absolutely depleted. Like throughout the day, I sort of, like if I just finished uni, so if I was in classes, I'd be like, oh, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to like hang out with people after this. I'm going to have to go home and nap first, which like I never ever would have had to do before. So something has definitely changed. Also just been getting very panicky about literally everything, which obviously I never would have had before. And like the existential questions are crazy. I was always interested in, like what's the meaning of life and stuff like that, but it always came through a lens of like, oh, this is really interesting to think about. But now it's like, when I think about that, it's like really panic inducing. It's like absolutely terrifying. I've had a few moments as well where like I'll get a panic attack about the existential stuff, and I'll feel like I'm milliseconds away from reality just absolutely shattering. I don't know, like this isn't real, because it doesn't feel real right now. And I've said to people when I've described it before that like I know obviously I didn't, but it really does feel like I died or I'm in some sort of coma from that panic attack, because nothing feels the same since. And I can understand if you've never felt that, you might think it's complete over-exaggeration and stuff like that, but it really does feel like that. And yeah, which is why a year and a half later, I'm still just not right. That's the only way I can put it. I mean, I've tried some yoga, tried running and stuff like that. I mean, it's okay, but it's just the fatigue and like the just constantly thinking like, what is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? Like always, I know it's like a vicious loop, but like always checking. Like, is this a new symptom? How can I manage this? Like, is this serious or stuff like that? So constantly new symptoms coming up, like dry mouth, not being able to sleep, or sleeping way too much, cycling through loads of different things. And I think, yeah, before, if like something like that, if like I had a dry mouth, I'd be like, I'm sure it's nothing. I'll just see how it is in a few days. But now it's like, as soon as a new symptom comes in, it's like alarm bells. Let's get to the bottom of this straight away, which I suppose makes sense because I feel off, and if something new comes on, I'm going to be like, this is surely connected and a worsening of things. But yeah, some of the hardest things for me is the fatigue, the weird eye, like vision stuff. I've had my eyes checked pretty thoroughly by multiple people now, and I still feel like, so I normally wear like glasses, even without them I should be able to see because I'm long-sighted. But like I feel like I'm seeing things, but it's like I'm focusing in multiple places at once, so it just feels off. And like when I'm trying to read a book or something, I'll be like focusing on multiple words at once, and I just can't really take in the information like that, and it's very hard to like speak to people as well because it feels like my vision's everywhere. So like I'd say super hyper detailed vision, but also at the same time not detailed at all. I know that probably doesn't make any sense, but that's how I would describe it. But yeah, I've sort of made this channel to, as I said before, mainly for me to sort of keep myself accountable, keep trying new things, like getting up early, going to sleep early. It's a real shame because it's happened at a point in my life where I've just finished university. I was meant to go traveling. I just feel like I'm still planning on going traveling in a couple months, but I postponed my travels because I just knew I would not. I'd panic the whole time. I wouldn't enjoy it at all. And like I think I can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's just managing, literally how I approach every day daily life. Like cutting out alcohol, caffeine. Big tea drinker. I can't even drink normal tea because it makes me anxious, which is crazy. Just loads of things which normally I don't think would affect me that much, but I seem to become much more sensitive. Whether that's emotions or literally food. Like I was eating a banana earlier and I felt very tight throat from eating that. Like I would never had that reaction with a banana before, and it's stuff like that. It feels like everything's just really amplified. Like whatever I'm feeling is times like 100. So yeah, I mean, this is the first video. Who knows if this will continue. I'm obviously a bit nervous about posting this because it's decently personal stuff, but at the end of the day, who cares? And if this helps someone or makes someone feel like less alone, or if literally no one sees this and this is just for me like documenting it, then so be it. But I would like to give it a proper go, like recording. Yeah. So I will see you in the next update.